Yo, so what's up guys, this is Vendetta and we're going to be playing some Shogun 2 Total War Online. So, it looks like the first video went pretty decently, pretty smoothly. Because if you remember I said I was doing this on Twitch TV, which is not too bad. And I thought I would probably continue with it because the quality seemed decent enough. Sound quality, the overall quality was pretty nice. So I thought, it's pretty good because it saves time, because it means I don't have to, you know, store kind of videos and unrendered clips on hard drives, which saves me a ridiculous amount of time. I just want to put that out there. So I thought I'd play some Shogun 2 online, do it live, because I did used to do this quite a bit, but now it's live, so this is me playing very literally live on Twitch. So I thought that'd be pretty cool, and then I can just transfer all the good battles over to YouTube, and all the bad battles I could just keep on Twitch if anyone really wanted to watch them. Because I like the idea. Sorry, I love the idea of Twitch. It's just the only issue is, of course, people don't have all this time to watch live streams, or they can't fit certain schedules. So that's it's kind of an issue, but of course when you put it over to YouTube, people can just watch it in their own time, which I think is far better. I don't really think there's much I really want to upgrade at this point. Any Naginata units? I think I upgraded the morale. Yeah, that's a pretty stupid one. Always looking for the cost efficiency there. I pretty much think that's all I really needed. And I could upgrade a lone sword here and there. These guys have got Banzai. Wait, what was that? Ooh, Yari Samurai. That could be useful. Should have several of you guys. And okay, I think it's you. They got the defense. Gonna need to use those guys a little bit more. I could go for another defense, but I'm not sure. Not quite sure if it's really worth the extra money. I mean, these units tend to rape a lot of enemies they come into contact with, so I think we'll keep them there. Best ladder placement, 307. What's my ladder at the moment? I don't even know what my ladder is at the moment. Because I played this game a hell of a lot just before Rome 2 came out, so summer of 2013 was when I joined the Dutch Dokisai clan. I played a lot with them. I think I was playing Shogun 2 every day, pretty much religiously, and I think my overall statistics, okay, it's not going to load, might as well just quit out. But yeah, my overall statistics on that game, or this game even, I think I had something like 180 or like 170 odd wins, but I had about 94 losses. So I got a bit of cough today. But yeah, I mean, that's a lot when you think about it. That's pretty decent. That's almost a kind of, I win 2 battles for every 1 I lose. Even with FPS games, because a lot of you, if you know me personally, I do like my FPS games. Haven't played them too much because I'm finding them a little bit boring at the moment. But definitely in games like COD 4, COD 5, COD 6, Battlefield, Bad Company 2, 3, and Battlefield 4, I always aim for about a 2 kill death ratio. And RTS games, they're the exact same. I always aim for about that. Man. Yeah, and sorry with the cough. I'm not entirely sure why I've got one all of a sudden. Alright, so Tokai Valley. Take all these off. Let's see what he does. Legendary leader favours a balanced army, which I think most people do have. Let's try and gauge how good he is. Okay, so he's a good player. This is not going to be too easy. However, as I was saying though, I was at about about 170, 160 wins to about 90 odd losses. So it's almost about a 2 kill death ratio. A 2 win loss ratio, which is kind of what I wanted. And as soon as I joined DD and I started to play more competitive style, I definitely shot up the ranks, if you like. Get some of you guys. I want to bring Naginata Samurai, but they haven't really got any special active ability. However, they're just tanky as fuck. So I might just bring I'll bring a variety of them. There you go. Any good RTS player can use a variety of units. That is what I like to tell myself. So we need some matchlock troops. God, my cough. It's not good, is it? We'll bring a couple of you. And I think we'll also bring a Matchlock Ashigaru as well. We also then want to bring some light cavalry, but we'll also bring some Naginata attendants because we love those guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll have another one just for versatility. I'm really coughing. It's not good. It is really chilly at the moment. I don't know if you've heard in Britain, but we've had some massive storms. I think this morning they were saying that they've got like 70-foot high waves like battering the southwestern coast. Good thing I'm not in the southwest. That's a good thing. Alright, so what do I need? Okay, so we've already started up. I've got 1900 left. I've got a good cav component. I've got some good cheap units. I've got nice skirmish. Really, I think what I could go for now is perhaps just some good. Go for one of you maybe. Oh, I'm bulletproof. I'm gonna have my bulletproof. And I've got one left. Alright, so what do we pick? What I could do so I could just pick another Yari samurai. That might be pretty good. Yeah, pick another Yari samurai. I've still got another 100 left. Take you out and we'll have an Ashigaru unit. Again, we want to try and maximise the amount of Koku that we spend. So I think that's pretty good. I want to take away Ninja Jonin because we don't want that. If we can, +2 melee attack for monks. We'll put that in just in case we can't find what we want in time. 2 hit points on general. I was playing with Achilles yesterday and his general had some insane stats. Wavering Faith I think will be a good one, but again it's playing on the fact that he might not bring any monks, and here we go. So we're going to go into Tokai Valley, Vendetta TWN versus the Viset VIR. I probably said that completely wrong, but Set Via. He was part of Heir of Carthage's clan. God, I never speak. I don't even words. Do you even word? No, I don't. So unfortunately, he did start up before we had a chance to complete our retainers. However, I'm fully confident in that we have selected a good army. Now, you may be wondering why I don't bring many katana units anymore, many Nodachi. My main issue with sword units is that they can be beaten pretty easily by sword units. Sword units and spear units are fairly balanced in this game now. Unlike during the first year when Shogun 2 was out, sword units were OP as fuck. You know, you had people bringing along, like, I don't know, lone sword armies where people would have, 8 or 9 lone sword units, and they'd all be at about 9 chevron, and their attack stats were crazy. So it was weird having like a samurai army being beaten by a overpowered lone sword army. So there you go. Again with the coughs. Right, so now we're kind of playing on small funds, which isn't really too great. Well, not small funds, but small armies. Alright, so we're going to be rushing up to get one of these. Good thing that the defense is on my side. That's definitely a good thing. Move you guys across. I'll be using one of you. I kind of want to take up my side. I want to try and go for this side because I've got the advantage of having tree line cover, whereas he's got the tree line cover on there. So better if I went on this side. Also be good if I could kind of stay on the high side as well. So what we'll do is we'll have these vanilla Yari Samurai covering these guys. We'll try and have these guys extended fully. There you go. Yari Samurai. Take you guys there. So that's going to be group 1. And then we want to have our other unit in the center. Now, I mean, the thing is, the kind of Matchlock Ashigaru are not the best by any means, by any stretch of the imagination. I mean, they can still do some damage. I mean, if you let them get off about, I don't know, let's say 6 or 7 volleys, they can actually do a fair amount of damage. However, the reason why I'm using them is because it's just that mental factor. Mental factor! No, it's just the mental factor of Matchlock units being there, because people generally won't want to walk into the range. I mean, if I press the space button now, you can see the arcs of fire and they're overlapping, and people will not want to walk into this arc of fire because even though they know these Matchlock Ashigaru won't do a lot of damage, they still think, oh shit, they're Matchlocks, they will fuck me up. So that's why I generally try to kind of use them a lot. We'll have our 2 remaining units there. We then want to have the ninjas in the center, and he has started already. Has Heir of Carthage taught you nothing? And then we'll have You there. Bulletproof, so you can be on the other side. So we've got a lot of flanking power. And in fact, it'd be better to have my monks a little bit further behind. And we can have our bulletproofs in front of them, because just in case they have got any units which, like bow units, for example, they'll surpass the Naginata attendants and they'll go for the next rank, which would be monks. And because the monks have only got 2 armor, I do not want them getting messed up quickly. So we've got bulletproof samurai. We'll put you guys there. Right, so that's the main of our army. We'll have you. Put you across there. We'll grab you. Grab you. You guys. You guys. And we're good to go. So put you across there, and I didn't group you guys up, with bad of me. And just want to kind of run along as quick as possible. Want to try and gain a lot of area. What has he decided to bring? Bow cav and bow cav. Okay, so what I'll do is that I'll take you guys onto that side. He's got some katana cavalry as well, so I'll take 1 unit over there, and I'll take 2 of you over here. I'm not too worried about having too much light cav with this contingent, because my general is a retardedly good unit anyway. So we'll bring our guys there. What I might just do is bring you into the thing, take you there, there. Really, it's just trying to get him boxed into this one little corner. That's what I'm kind of trying to aim to do. So I want to make sure that I've got a lot of coverage with my matchlock units, and I want to be able to have a good supporting army. Alright, so he's going to take his position there. He does outrange me, which is unfortunate. However, if I can catch these guys out, which I most definitely will be able to, then he's basically wasted a lot of money, because what are they? 4 chevrons? Oh, God, I'm just going to close my window quick. This lack of micro, I tell you. Who does this guy think he is? What a scrub. There you go. I was kind of shivering a bit there. Okay, so, back to it. We'll take a light cav unit over to this side. Take another one over to that side as well. He might be wanting to try and get in my general. I'll make him pay for that mistake. I'll charge it in with a unit there. His general, I could probably mess up his bodyguard pretty hard. He's now going to be taking... Oh, holy mother trucker. He's actually got 2 great guard there. That's not great. What we could try and do is pull over these units. If I can intercept his great guard, that would be fantastic. While he's confused with those, I'll take 1 unit there and 1 unit there. And hopefully he won't realise. And I might just pull over a Yari Cav as well. There you go. Try and get them. And then once they're all committed, this is then when you charge in your general. In fact, no, I don't want to charge in my general just yet. Even though this unit did pretty decently. What? Oh no, this is not good. My clicking skills are off the chain. Continue firing them. Get you guys down here. Get away. We've trapped one of them, which is good. It's good enough. We'll get the second guys here. Get you capturing this shrine. The good thing is I've bought a very heavy army in terms of I bought a very heavy army in terms of spears, so these Great Guard are really going to do nothing against me. They won't do that much, which is good. And I only lost 1 unit as well, which wasn't too bad. Oh no, I lost 2 units now. I lost the light cav, but the light cav is really there, you know, so that you don't. Yeah, he's going to pull them away. I mean, I got 1 unit, so that's good enough. He's definitely got the cav advantage just with those his Great Guard. He's got 2 of those. He's lost 10 in that one, and he's lost 4 in that one. So that's not that bad of a trade-off, if I'm honest. What we need to do is to try and draw him in. I want to commit these units because that's going to be a worth trade-off. Trade-off. It's going to be worth trade-off. Take you guys up. I'm not sure if he's got any bow units. To be honest, I probably could take him actually with my general, but my general's on the other side of the map, so I wouldn't actually say that his cav advantage was that extreme. Definitely wouldn't. Actually, I'll get these guys in the actual forest. That'd be more interesting then. We'll move you guys up. Move you guys up as well. See, the good thing is, as I said, I've got so much spear coverage. His kind of advantage is not really too much. It's not really worthwhile, if you know what I mean. I want to make sure that these bow cav don't harass me either. I've taken one bow cav out at the expense of one light cav, so as I said, even that is good. And also his great guard is now getting tired. So if I was to strike him down with or force a cav engagement, this would definitely go my way. I mean, I haven't got the best cav. However, you have to remember that my general does weigh in massively. My general is far superior to those great guard, and my general will probably dunk a fuck them pretty hard. But again, I just need to make sure that I keep this advantage. I have got an advantage at the moment because even though he's taken out a couple of my cav units, he's taken out 2 light cav and 1 Yari cav. You have to remember I have taken out one of his cavalry and I've also taken out one of his bow cav. So that's really why I bring the light cav, because they're so cheap. That's why I bring them. And hopefully he's going to be stupid and run into my Matchlock Samurai. I'm hoping. I can hope, but it's probably not going to happen. He's probably not stupid enough to do that. His bow cav there. What I could do is sneak my guys round and then take a cheeky shot at his... Oh, that'd be great. He's going to try and move up and take some shots now. If I can get this light cav round, it's all about that positioning. I want to make sure that when I want to reveal these guys is going to be when they're in a good position. So I want these guys to kind of be round about up here or in this choke point area. So that when I begin chasing these bow cav, they're going to run up here. He's going to try and run his cavalry in, and then I can just mess them up with my my matchlocks as they're retreating. That's really what I'm trying to aim for here. I'm not really sure what he's doing with his great guard. He might be trying to get on an angle with me. So what I'll do is I'll bring these guys back, make sure they're on a hill, because cavalry can just do they can do shockingly poor. They really, really can. And oh no. Looks like he's going to be charging for some of my units. I'm going to give him a bit of bait. Right. So come on. And then what I'll do is I'll charge him outright. Because at the moment one of his great guard units are away, which gives me a huge advantage in terms of cavalry. All of a sudden he'll find out. I want to keep creeping these guys up, keep solidifying that advantage. He's going to stop them, that's good. You have to remember that my my light cav is the fastest cav in the game, so that's good. I'll take them out, pull you guys out. In fact, charge at those great guard, and what we'll do a bit of micro here. Pull our general at him. We'll banzai him, we'll give him a rally. We'll then also give you guys a bit of that. And we'll charge into his general as well with that Yari cav, because that Yari cav will dominate. It looks like he's really trying to pull out the back here. So I'm keeping an eye on that unit as always. And we should be able to mess up his general pretty hard. We should be able to have these great guard down and out. Yeah, that great guard should be dying pretty quick. I'm taking out his general, so his general's almost dead, which is good. We'll then rush these guys down as well and try and take some pot shots, because what I don't want to do is lose all my cavalry. So this is a pretty risky move, if I may just say. I need to take you guys back out. Because the thing is, if I lose my cavalry, then he's basically won the game. I don't know why this unit is losing so hard. Because the thing is, he's just going to dominate with that bow cav, which I really, really do not want. And I may have just been played into a trap here. We'll pull our units a bit further up to try and take some pot shots. Looks like my general is probably going to die, which is not good. I really need to get my general out of there now. Where is my general? Oh, he's caught there. I really need to catch those this bow-cav out. It looks like I may just have caught them out. Because those bow-cav, because I haven't got any more cavalry left, they're going to do an extraordinary amount of damage. I don't really know what he's doing with his great guard over there, though, I must say. Alright, looks like I've managed to win that. So that was extremely risky, however I managed to pull it out of the bag. Because what's basically just happened there is I've taken out the majority of his cav advantage, because really what happened there was that... Oh, I had a unit there, that would have been helpful. Because what happened... Oh, he's got katana as well. Yeah, I want to try and cover those guys up. Again, I'm not really too bothered if these guys die, because, you know, they're not really an important unit, if I'm honest. I could support with my general, because my army has got a high morale. He's pulling his army away from the shrines, which isn't a good move. What I'll do is I'll move my army up onto this flank, and I'll also move you guys up onto that flank. It looks like I've caught him just about. I could charge my units in, but I'm not really sure if it's too worth it. Okay, he's going to actually try and force that. Charge my units in. I don't really want to be firing on my own general, if I'm honest. If I can take these matchlock units around to the side, I really want to kind of bait him into this bit here, because, I mean, as I was saying before, these units are not really here as a, you know, as like my most expensive unit. You know, they're not actually that important, because they're just so low in cost. These units are more in cost, so I don't want them to get attacked, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. So now that I pulled you away, I can now just rape these Ashigaru. So come on, you should be firing back now. You should get a good amount of kills there. Yeah, I mean, I dropped a few of them, which is nice. And I've pulled his katana cavalry away, so that's good. I don't think he's actually got any units left in this forest, which is nice. I think these guys fired as well, didn't they? Oh yeah, even they got 8 kills. Alright. So now that we've done a bit of kiting, you guys need to run away. Oh my god, why won't you select? This is not good. If he takes his Great Guard off their horses, that's an incredibly bad move. Alright. Okay, now we need to actually rush over there now with our army, because we're a bit broken up at the moment. If he takes them off their horses, yeah, he's going to charge straight too. That's what I was saying. But the thing is that they're going to get messed up by a volley of matchlocks, so that's why I purposely faced them this way. And there you go. See, they just got rinsed. Alright, do some sketchy micro. Because their general was fled as well, I think they'll be good. Fuck! I can't, like, micro properly. What's up with this? Alright. You guys do a war cry. I'm not too bothered that these guys got fled, or that they did fled, because they did fled. My England is just terrible. This is what happens when we commentate live. However, it's good though, because that broke up his army. He pretty much just took along all of those units for oh crap, wait a minute. He took all of those units out, so half of his army just to go combat, you know, a Yari samurai and a matchlock samurai. So that's not really the best choice of units or use of their units. Okay, so my matchlock Ashigaru are going to be forming up on the rear, so they should be able to get some nice shots off there. My defense blossom monks pop you off. He didn't even capture the workshop, so I've still got that and this. So you know, it's not really too great of him. Oh yeah, these are Ashigaru. No, sorry, they're attendants. That's not bad, actually. I need to run in support, though, definitely. I need to give everyone a bit of a morale boost. So I'll give you that. Give you that. My micro is not the best. You have to remember I haven't really played this game too often in the past 8 months. However, we are making good headway. Okay, try and get you guys. I mean, we're systematically destroying various parts of his army, so that's how we're doing. We're not doing too badly. We'll take you guys on the flank, start shooting into the side, so we're not shooting into the back of our men. What are they? Oh yeah, the Happy Spear Sword. They're my Naginata samurai, and yeah, that looks like a good victory. So GG, well played. It feels even better as well when the person quick started. It feels even better. So there you go. Main lesson to take out of that: make sure that you do sacrifice units. You're gonna lose units, and it's best to just sacrifice them. In any RTS game, as I said before, you have to have a good composition of units. However, you have to be able to sacrifice those units as well. So, for example, you can't just go for the best units. You have to compromise. You have to go for some really crap units, as you saw there with my Naginata Attendants, as you saw there with my Ashigaru Matchlock. But then you also have to go for the higher end units, the kind of units which people mostly go for. It's that combination of low quality and very good quality which will usually let you win. As you saw there, he was very, very focused with taking down my Matchlock Ashigaru rather than actually focusing on the main of my army. I mean, that Matchlock Ashigaru, it was a Matchlock Ashigaru worth about 300, a Naginata Attendant worth about 200. You know, I had about 500, 600 Koku there that he purposely tried to pursue, but in pursuing that he lost a lot of units. So for example, I managed to force that engagement with his Great Guard. Again, he saw the Light Cav as a threat and he engaged that Light Cav with his Great Guard, which then allowed me to charge him with my cavalry, take out his general, have my general take out his Great Guard, and also take out his Katana cavalry as well. So having those cheap units there, as I was talking before, it's that fear factor. It's the fact that people will see a unit, they know it won't do a lot of damage, but they still pursue it because they still see it as a threat when they shouldn't. So it's really that mental game which you should also play as well, and I think that battle actually demonstrated it pretty darn well. Also, he actually had a big cavalry advantage as well. He shouldn't have been looking to attempt to force a cav engagement. He should have been trying to withdraw from any cav engagement he could. He had a range advantage. You know, he could have just simply sat there and peppered away at me, kiting me all day long with that bow cav, but he didn't. He should have done that because his cavalry was superior to mine. If he played his hand early, I mean, yeah, he got one of my cavalry units very early on, the Yari cav and the Light cav, but was it really worth, you know, exposing that Great Guard? You know, he should have played that hand out early, shown that he had Great Guard, you know, shown his dick was obviously bigger than mine in the cavalry department, and then I wouldn't have engaged. I wouldn't have been so forthcoming with my map expansion. You know, I managed to have such good map control that I had both of the dojos. I think I only had about 2 or 3 minutes until I actually won the game because of that control of the map. So he should have kind of shown that he had that Great Guard early, so that would have prevented me from being so confident, and in doing so he then could have you know, strode around and started kiting me with his bow cav, because remember, I only had 100 range with those matchlock units, I need 150, so it's something to look into. Now, what are we looking at here? So, Silent Winston pretty nicely, bulletproofs, and yeah, I'd just like to show you guys this bit, just to see what actually did well, and see if the tactics did pay off. So, for example, if you look here, Naginata, you know, attendants, not even doing too great, which is exactly why I used them. Where is it? Lost. So the ones that actually lost the most. Ah, so Yari Cav. Okay, it's not too bad. But, you know, it's exactly what I mean. The Light Cav, they didn't get a lot of kills, and there's a reason why they didn't get a lot of kills. Except I think this one here got 37, taking out that that unit of bow cav. That's really what you need to focus down, though. Is that, I mean, sometimes when I play games against some of my friends, or actually no, just people online in general, sometimes what I'll do is that I'll get a Great Guard or something, but I'll do it without the intention of using that Great Guard. Now, the reason I won't use that Great Guard is because I don't want to lose it. Now, the reason I don't want to lose it and actually use that unit is because it's that fear factor again. You know, if you just have that cavalry unit at the back of your army, they're not going to come around and try and circle you. They're not going to try and, you know, flank you from behind. They're too scared to make a move on your flanks. just because that one unit is there, they're not going to do anything. It restricts their options, or it restricts what they think they have available to them, which is definitely something which I would recommend. But I mean, generally, I think in almost all games you'll see me waste all of my cavalry. Not waste, but you'll see me kill off all of my own cavalry. This is purely because I like to maximise my cavalry usage and potential. I think cavalry is definitely something you need in this game, mainly for that map control. Definitely, and again, it's that mixture of low quality cavalry along with the heavy cavalry as well. I mean, I used to bring, what was it, probably about 4 or 5 Yari cavalry before I had more competitive type builds. You know, well, let's see what this guy. Hey man. But yeah, and then as soon as I realised that light cavalry are actually very, very beneficial, I started bringing them a lot more, and I started to win more battles. Going back to the beginning of this, what's it called? This broadcast. I was saying I actually had about 160 wins, 90 odd losses. What I was then supposed to say, but I kind of got sidetracked, was that after I joined DD and I started playing with more competitive builds, I had, I think I've gone up to about 260 wins and about 107 losses. So, I think my highest streak was around 27. I won 27 consecutive games before I then lost one. So, again, just imagine that it's the low and high quality units. A lot of the people who don't play this game too often or are new to the game, they'll generally bring the best units they possibly can, especially in Fall of the Samurai. And again, I was the same, but it's really the composition of units that you do bring. Now, I feel like this game is going to be a little bit harsh, because he obviously is a very, very low rank. He isn't ranked at all. Oh no, he's won. Okay, so he has won 58 battles and lost 47. Okay. He's had 11 decisive victories, which isn't actually too bad. We'll go back here. So he's definitely not a noob. This is probably just a new account. He's starting all over again. So I think what we'll do... I mean, obviously I don't like to lose against people who are no star. Ah, that's no problem. There we go. Obviously I don't like to lose against people who are no star. But at the same time, I like to give them a chance because I feel really sorry for some of these guys. They look that I'm 10 silver. They haven't really got a chance. And I do feel very, very bad for playing against those kind of people. I've got 5 retainers. I've got about 60, 70 odd veterans I could utilise on them. But I try not to do that. I try to play a very balanced and fair game. Also, my general is extremely overpowered and I can't really help that. Now, this is one of the big issues with the match-made system in Shogun 2. It's not the avatar system. That is one thing people have to get out of their heads. Not yet. Well, he's got some nice manners. I like this guy. It's really something people have got to get out of their heads. They're saying, "Oh, this is awful. The avatar system. Never implement it again. CA. It's so bad. Don't do it." But it's like, well, it's not actually the avatar system which was bad in this game. It was the matchmaking system, and people don't really tend to make that that comparison. They definitely don't. It was the matchmaking system in this game that was bad, not the avatar system, because the avatar system allows you to do all of this customization and it makes the game interesting. I mean, Rome 2 is extremely boring. I went off Rome 2 literally within the first few weeks because I just got so bored of it. See if I've got a veteran light cav. Me and my veteran light cav. Oh, I'm 6 Koku off. What a bummer. I'll just grab a normal light cav then. Alright, we'll do retainers, because I have got some, sort of thing against him. I think I'll restrict it so I've only got 1 retainer against him. Actually, no, I'll just use trading post. There you go. So we're balanced as possible. I'll say ready. So I've tried to make this as balanced as possible. If I was going to go completely balanced, then I wouldn't bring this retainer, but it does give me that little bit extra money, so it makes it a bit more interesting for him. Because when you first start off playing games on Shogun 2, this is my second fight. Okay. What do I say to that? How did the first one go? I don't think he's new though, because it does say he's got that amount of battles. Dear. Yeah, I like to make it more balanced. As I was saying before, the when you first start off, you've only got the same units. This is with every game as well. I mean, in RTS, when you first start online, you've got the same units. So for Shogun 2, you've got Ashigaru units like Cav, and it gets a little bit boring, and it doesn't really start to get interesting until you get to about level 7 or 8, when you've got a massive variety of units and people are bringing loads of different types of troops. Okay, have fought against a gold level. It was quite a nice fight. Yeah, good, good. Good, good. So I'm actually, even though he has actually played some battles, I do want to give him a fair fight because he has only got no units. He'll only have Ashigaru, and he might have one samurai unit, which is why I decided to bring the matchlock samurai. So I like to think that I'm being pretty nice here, even though I am 10 star. The only real advantage that I have got is my general. That's the only advantage. My general could probably sweep through and destroy most people's army at this low rank, but I try not to use them too much. But at the same time, you do have to remember that even the avatar system is actually does take some factors into account. With the matchmaking system. For example, I'm given a lot less Koku than he is. I think his general will probably cost about 400, 500 Koku. I don't know how much it is because I haven't started a new general in over a year, but it should be about 1200 less than my general. So if you imagine, he has got a lot more men than I have at this stage because he's got far more Koku to spend. I think he's got 4,500 Koku to spend, and I've got about 3,500. So there is some balancing there. It's just the fact that it's really the matchmaking system. It's not Avatar, which a lot of people say it is. Because a lot of people saying, oh, don't bring back Avatar, it was such a horrible system, low ranks never had a chance. So it's like, well, they did have a chance because, they were given more Koku, but also the fact that they were given more Koku, the fact that the amount of Koku issued was less. So let's say, for example, we were both given 10,000 Koku each, or 12,000 Koku each. Now, there's a problem with that, because all of my units cost around, 1,000 Koku, whereas his only cost around 300, 400 Koku. So I could max out my army really, really nicely, yet he couldn't. He would just have probably, he'd max out his whole army. I think it's, 12 slots? I can't even remember. It's about 12 or 14 slots for a whole army. And he'd be able to max all them out with really, really bad units and still have Koku left to spend. I would be able to max my army out with a little bit of Koku left to spend, but all of my units will be shit-kickingly good. So pretty much I'll be able to actually spend a lot more Koku than him, which in definition is actually very, very unfair. However, because we're both using very, very low amounts of Koku, it's a lot more balanced because it means I can't really bring my veteran units, or I could, but I'll have like 1 or 2 monk units and, they'll just get surrounded, which is a balancing factor, you have to remember. So people definitely shouldn't look at Avatar as the issue. It was not Avatar, it was the matchmaking system. And to go along with the matchmaking system, you have to remember that Total War isn't actually that big of a game. I mean, it's got a lot of fans, but it's not. Holy fuck, I've got 36 people in my generous bodyguard, that's insane. But as I was saying, I can't even remember what I was saying now. Anyway, it wasn't matchmaking system, it wasn't Avatar, it was matchmaking system. I can't even talk. Good luck, have fun. I'll tell him I am I'm Twitch streaming this. Streaming this battle, by the way. And smiley face. There we go. So he might watch this later. So, hello, the black. Wow, what was his name? Fuck, I can't even remember now. Alright. Oh, I like this map. I like this map. This is a good map. So it's got Long Yari Ashigaru. It's got Yari Ashigaru. Katana Samurai. Katana Samurai. Are you an English commentator? Yes, sir, I am. And Tokitaka Tangashimas. I haven't said that word in so long. It looks like these guys are just packing like cannons in their hands. Take my general out because he's gonna. Yeah, don't want to do that. Ooh, that would be a very, very good idea. If I can try and get away from him as much as possible, that would be pretty nice. You guys are going to be crawling up on the flank. I do not want him to take the dojo. That would be extremely bad. But I want to try and capture this as quickly as possible to try and make an efficient pathfinding route. He might be trying to get my general. I'm not entirely sure just yet. It'd be good if I could press the space button. It does show up his arcs of fire. That would be quite nice. I'll take my general around the side because my general is very, very overpowered. So I have got the cav advantage at this stage. I'm trying to hide behind this building because I really, really do not want his Tokitaka Tangashimas to actually do any damage to me, and he might be trying to retreat to this forest. I'll try and pull my units ahead to make sure he cannot. And while he's out of position, it would be a good idea to quickly run round. I could even separate my army up. That would be an extremely good idea because you have to remember I have actually got a lot more men than him, which is quite weird. There you go. Because I'm pushing up on the forest, he's now backed off. I could actually take a pot shot at his general. But I want this game to last a bit longer. I want to try and play this game for as long as possible without using my general because at this low of a rank, it is really, really, it's not nice having to play against someone who is such a high rank. And when they use overpowered units, again, it's not very nice. So, oh god. So I want to try and prolong this game for as long as possible, which would be great. However, at the same time, I do want to make sure that I've got my general there just in case. Okay, he's going to make a good move. He's going to be taking up his units. However, if I was him, I would take up probably this Yariashi Garu with that. That is what I would do. Because if I had my light cav here, I could just go in and, annihilate this Tokitaka Tangoshima. Alright, so we'll push up. We'll try and give a bit of spear support. I want to try and keep one of my units here. I think he's realised that he's actually got a bit of a ranged advantage in the centre. However, I have got this in his rear, so I have kind of circled him a little bit. I really don't want to, because his general could easily run in and just take out all of my units, all of my lone sword. So I want to make sure that I do not give him that advantage. So I'll try and take. Here we go. No, he's not. Are you famous? Oh god. I'll ask him. Have you heard of TWN? I'll ask him that. Are you famous, mister? Love that. No. Not many have. Search for it on YouTube. Oh my god. There we go. Search for it on YouTube after. Oh no 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 no! I'm gonna say that. I thought that was my general had selected. I'll charge these guys in. I'll charge them into the Katana Samurai because the Katana Samurai will have. Oh, charge you around the flank. Actually, that'd be nice. Oh no, he did a good job there. He got his general in it. That was nice work. Okay, now we'll fight these guys. I want to give these guys a slight buff. That'd be pretty good. So we'll charge our spear units into his general as he is not. He hasn't got that non-penalty against spears. Right, so we'll pull you guys up here. We'll now discharge our Yariashi Garu. I'll probably get a lot of collateral damage there, but hey, hashtag deal with it. We really need to. We can close in on these Katana Samurai. Make sure we've got them covered. And he's doing good with his general, I'm not going to lie. He's doing pretty good. I'll call in our units. Oh, nice. Nice. I like it. Oh, shit. No, no. Keep that. Keep that. Keep that. He's done well. I'm not going to lie. I like the idea of that. That was good. Yeah, I mean, they'll get me. That was well played, I have to admit. Very, very well done. Okay. Oh, he's got Tetsubo Warrior Monk as well. I didn't even realise. Their general has fallen. Oh, wow, really? Their general's fallen? But I like that. That was a good move. He should have kept on fighting, though, I think, if I'm honest. Alright, I do not really want to engage those Tetsubo Warrior Monks. That would be a bad idea. I'm going to try and fire into these Warrior Monks. Hopefully take a couple of them out. In fact, it'd be a good idea if I took out those Tokitanka Tangashimas. That'd be a very, very, very good idea. I'm just running away from these Tetsubo Warrior Monks because they'll annihilate me. Hopefully we can take out these guys, though. My general is overpowered, as I said. It really kind of lies with my general here. Okay, now I've only got you guys left. I'll take you. Alright, now he's bringing back his Tetsubo Warrior Monks. I do not want to engage them. Hopefully we can finish them off. Stop firing at will. Alright, now that we've taken them away, take General out of the picture. And then we can fire at the Tetsubo Warrior Monks. Very well played. There we go. And then just fire them. You don't want to engage hero units with melee units. It's definitely something you don't want to do. Because obviously they're so powerful. You really want to wait until they're out in the open and you've got your matchlock units there. You really, really want to do that because you want to take them out with the matchlock units, because the matchlock units are good because they can take out any unit with pretty much the same ease. So because hero units generally don't have a lot of units in them, they've only got about 30 men per troop. They're very, very good. Well, it's very, very good to take them on with matchlocks as opposed to, normal melee troops. I can't even think. My sentences are going horribly wrong. Pretty much you're just trying to take away from what they're good at. And obviously they're not good at fighting matchlock Ashigaru or matchlock Samurai at a range, are they? Kind of self-explanatory. Alright, so results. I deployed 300 more men than him, although I did love that Monk Cav move. However, he should have continued to engage my matchlock Samurai. He should have continued that engagement and then spun around his Togitaka Tangashimas to start firing immediately at my general, because again, as I said, matchlock units generally are very, very good against any unit. They'll drop any unit in pretty much the same fashion, with slight differences, of course, to armor. But as I said, they're good against any unit. If he fired at my general, he would have had my general easily. He would have killed my general. My general was the only one keeping that army together. If you ever play against somebody with an Ashigaru army, always, I mean always, go for the general in an Ashigaru army. Most definitely. Let's see if we can actually find him on here. He might type in, Vendetta TWN into the thing, which I think would be a good idea. It's always nice to tell people, oh, I've got a YouTube channel, or oh, I'm doing a Twitch stream, just so that they can go back and they can look at the battle and they can see what they've done wrong. Because most people don't look at their statistics or their replays. However, it's a very, very good way to gauge what's good and what's bad and what you've done wrong, or perhaps what you've done very, very right. And I personally think if someone else is commentating, what you're doing is very, very useful indeed. For example, with that Naginata Warrior Monk, he really wanted to take those guys and hammer my my matchlock Samurai. Matchlock Samurai only got 65 kills. That's not too bad. But again, they would have got a lot less kills if he just continued with that fighting. He should have kept his army more together as well, and he shouldn't have engaged his general too early. He really wanted to keep his general together as much as possible. However, I thought that was a good game. It's not bad going. So, hope you have enjoyed this this stream. So, it was more interesting seeing myself play against, a 0-star player. It was actually very, very close, and I think that is really what being a good sport is all about. If you're horrendously overpowered, you shouldn't try and, just get through that 0-star as quick as possible. You have to remember they are a human being as well, and just, pick an army which are challenging for you. You know, don't just pick, you know, monks or samurai, or pick some Ashigaru units. Pick an Ashigaru army, challenge yourself to actually try and beat this guy. And you know, if you get beaten by such a low-ranking player, it's quite funny to begin with, but also it just teaches you stuff about yourself. You know, perhaps you don't. Perhaps when you're such a high rank and you've got all these big expensive units, you think you're the, you know, the donkey's dick, or you think you're some really, really good player, but in actual fact, you're just hiding behind very, very good units. You know, it's the good units which are just doing the fighting for you. It's a good way to, you know, make yourself more aware, pretty much, of the game mechanics, but also that you're not, you know, as I said, the donkey's dick. And it can knock you down a few pegs if you get beaten by someone at such a low rank as well. So yeah, it's also a good sport thing as well. You know, you don't want to be such a low star general getting continuously raped by gold and silvers. You know, I mean, I'm sure that battle there was a lot more interesting for him as a person, and he actually learned some stuff rather than me just steamrolling him with a monk army or, you know, some overpowered units. So, of course, my general was very, very high rank, but you know, we can't really help that, of course. And it looks like I have gone massively down the scales here. Wow, I'm actually 33,000. Incredible. I need to start playing this game a bit more. So what we'll try and do, I think we'll make this series called Climbing the Ladder. And I think after every couple of battles, we will try and climb this ladder and try and restore Vendetta to his former glory of, I think I was 307th. Yeah, I was 307th on the world leaderboard. So we're going to call this the ladder climb, climbing the ladder. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this stream. Please make sure you check, because I'm going to be doing a lot of this from now on. Because Twitch has made it so much easier for me to do this, and the fact that I've got extremely fast internet at university, I've got a bitching good computer, and Twitch, as soon as I've done a stream, I can make it into a video and upload it straight to YouTube almost instantly. So, because I mean, at home, my main computer has actually got a lot of clips on it. It's got loads and loads and loads of video files which are unrendered, a lot of very, very funny stuff, but I can just never be asked to go and render it because it takes time away from what I normally do on my computer. So this whole Twitch thing is great. I can pretty much upload instantly, and I can do I don't have to buy a hard drive or anything either, because it's all kind of just stored in archives. So I hope you've enjoyed this, and bye bye for now.